TransLink is the public transportation system situated in Metro Vancouver region. The agency was formed in 1998 under the SBC Act. The three main modes of transportation are C-Bus, SkyTrain, and bus. It is important for us to understand the micro and macro environments. Customers of transit include choice and captive. Captive includes students and seniors. Choice may include working professionals and all those who have the possibility to take other modes of transportation. Choice riders make nearly 40% of the market. TransLink's most prominent corporate partners are the 24 local authorities that aid in its decision making, stemming from Bowen Island all the way to Langley. Three competitors of TransLink include car share, vehicles, taxi services, and bicycles. Now the macro environment. The primary demographic are urban city dwellers, with typical incomes lower than the median. Many of these individuals are millennials growing up in our region. Advances in the transportation industry include increased capacity of buses and electric vehicles, to name a few, as depicted in this photograph. Sources of revenue for transit include parking tax, ridership revenue, and property taxes. Key strengths and weaknesses of TransLink's current marketing mix. The main strength that TransLink has is the ability to offer sustainable transportation at an affordable price. However, a key weakness is a lag in government decision-making that typically takes place. Key opportunities and threats. The expanding population of Vancouver is a major opportunity to accumulate more ridership. However, the advances of more sustainable modes of personal transportation is a threat, such as Tesla. The target group. The chosen target group is the professional working class of Vancouver. They were chosen as they make up a large portion of the choice ridership users, along with fulfilling the following segmentation attractiveness criteria. It's identifiable, it's reachable, and it's responsive. Our market position is to promote the sustainability aspect of transportation. Current marketing mix. Product. TransLink's main services benefiting the working class are its fast SkyTrain network and three prominent B-line routes. Sustainability is addressed through this more efficient mode of transportation, which takes cars off the roads. Place and distribution. In terms of place, distribution chain of new sustainable buses for the future is positive. However, many stations and suburbs are infrequently used. Promotion and pricing. The majority of advertising is done on their vehicles throughout the city. However, little has to do with the promotion of sustainability. The current pricing strategy is the relatively new Compass card, which seeks no benefit to the working professional segment.
To improve the current product, the target segment, we have come up with several recommendations. TransLink could install a separated shuttle bus system operating in suburban areas from downtown, such as Surrey or Langley, to attract workers from these areas. Due to the culture of Vancouver generally favors cars, these areas do not have frequent bus schedule, and in turn exacerbate the problem. The shuttle system is an experiment for TransLink in hope of reducing the carbon emission and gradually changes the mindset of suburban dwellers. The shuttle system is aiming towards a more upscale class of users who want to get from home to work with as little stop as possible, and is served with more comfy chairs and Wi-Fi, maybe even water bottles. Routes will be set from several common stops, and the destinations are business centers, such as Burra Station or Midtown.
Next, we will talk about how we plan to promote our new product within TransLink, which we plan to do by focusing on the environmental and sustainability aspect of public transportation. A survey on attitudes towards sustainability in 2016 showed that British Columbian residents generally preferred sustainable designs, with 66% of respondents favoring sustainable transportation. This means that most consumers will react positively towards a campaign promoting the environmental aspect of increasing transportation to suburban areas. To launch this campaign, we've decided on two promotional strategies. The first one will be posting advertisements on billboards and existing advertisement space on the outside of buses to attract drivers and pedestrians on the streets. The ads will promote the lowered fuel economy advantages of taking public transportation. Our second strategy will be sending emails to let companies and their workers know that TransLink will be providing the new bus shuttle services to suburban areas. We expect that this, together with the sustainability campaign, will bring more of the working class onto our public transportation system.
Over the years, TransLink has efficiently met the demand for transport coming from the working class in Greater Vancouver. The old fleet of vehicles are continuously developed and replaced to newer and more environmentally friendly fleet. The demand for transport for suburban areas is increasing rapidly. Creating new routes from suburbs to Greater Vancouver would be a great opportunity for TransLink to expand its transport system. It would also make commuting easier, faster, and cheaper for the working class in Vancouver.
One marketing strategy that targets the pricing point is incorporating an incentives program. The working class riders will be rewarded depending on their frequency of usage. An example incentive program would be riders being able to receive a 10% discount if they use a TransLink service more than 20 times a month. Riders would also be able to receive rewards for successful referrals. They would receive discounted passes for each friend that increases their own ridership of TransLink.